Rani Lakshmi Bai. Rani Lakshmi Bai, or the Queen of Jhansi, holds a vital presence in Indian history as one of the few leaders who became the forerunners of the revolt of 1857, what came to be known as the First War of Independence of India. Born on November 19, 1835 in the Kasi region of Kingdom of Kasi Benares, she had a unique childhood as compared to the women of her times. With her selfless contributions towards the Indian freedom movement and resistance against the British regime, she became an embodiment of the ideals of women empowerment and bravery. Defying the stifling rules of patriarchal culture that shrouded Indian society, she was well versed in art of combat and war strategy. Her education began at home, and being the daughter of warrior in the king's army, she was taught not only read and write, but mastered skills such as swordplay, shooting, horsemanship, and was also trained in several forms of martial arts. Before being recognized as a Joan of Arc of India, she was married to the ruler of Jhansi, Gangadhar Rao Nevalkar. But at the time of king's death, the couple did not have a natural born heir to the throne. While the king did adopt a son shortly before his death in accordance with Hindu law, the British authorities refused to acknowledge him as a legitimate heir to the throne of Jhansi. It was then that Rani Lakshmi Bai's first act of defense against British rule emerged. She refused to cede the kingdom to the foreign authorities and assigned herself as the reigning regent in place of her adopted son, a minor at the time. At the mere age of 22, she joined the uprising against British rule and became the only woman leader to lead an army against the British troops during the 1857 mutiny. In a fierce battle that raged thereafter, Rani Lakshmi Bai held her fort against the crackdown of the British army. She refused to surrender even when her army was overwhelmed by the mounting number of war casualties. Eventually, the kingdom of Jhansi was secured, and she, along with her surviving army, moved east to confront a British contingent in Morar. It was during this confirmation that Rani Lakshmi Bai was defeated. She entered and stood her ground against the enormous number of troops, but succumbed to the fatal injuries she received during skirmish. Rani Lakshmi Bai is still an exemplar of courage and bravery, especially among young girls. Disregarding all of society's biased acceptations, she became a symbol of nationalism in the country and came to be known as the woman who changed the course of history through her vigor, honor, and patriotism.